Hey guys, so please excuse my crazy hair. Today I'm going to be showing you great makeup that is going to be great for HD, video, photography, things like that. If you plan on doing any photo shoots, anything like that, remember that my words are not gospel and there's many different things you can do, but this is just what I find useful. So I'm going to start out with MAC Face and Body Foundation. I am mixing C1 and C4 to get my perfect color. And then I'm going to take a pump of Pro Longwear Concealer in the color NC20. And add that in there. And what that's going to do is add a little extra coverage to this kind of mixture. I'm then going to use this Bare Minerals brush to apply the foundation. Now this is going to give you a very natural look. The Face and Body Foundation is amazing, looks great on photography, things like that. And it's going to give you a very nice and flawless look because I've added the concealer in there to help bump up the coverage because Face and Body is basically no coverage. This mixture, like I said, will look very good in pictures. Please excuse any black things on my face. I wore black glitter on my eyes the day before and it just stuck with me for a couple days. So like I was saying, you know, this is going to give you a really nice kind of medium coverage that's going to look really flawless on camera. I'm going to use alcohol to sanitize and clean off my palette. And then I'm going to go into these MAC Studio Finish Concealer palettes. Again, first spraying them with alcohol. And then I'm going to be taking this spatula, keeping it sanitary, and I'm going to be taking NC20 concealer as well as NC30. And I'm going to be mixing these two together on my palette. This will help the concealers become really kind of soft and a lot more blendable. And then using this Real Techniques brush, we're going to apply this on our blemishes. So basically my philosophy is use the least coverage foundation as possible when you're wanting to look really flawless in pictures without looking like you have a lot of heavy makeup on, and then pinpoint conceal with some high coverage concealer. So that is what I'm doing here. Like I said, just going on any little blemishes I might have around my face with just a little bit of concealer on each blemish and blending it out really well. I'm then going to go back in with the Pro Longwear Concealer and use that under my eyes. And this concealer, I used it in my foundation and you can use it anywhere. This is a very kind of photo-friendly concealer. I really enjoy this formula and it's going to give you a really good coverage without looking heavy, which is really nice. I'm then going to go in with some darker concealers. I'm using NW and NC35 concealers, mixing them together and using a duo fibered brush to blend that in my contour area. I'm showing you this because this is a really great way to get a super natural contour if you're wanting to give someone's face a little bit of shape without it looking over the top. So you can do like I'm doing here, which is just contouring the face very lightly with the concealer. And then once you powder over top, it will look like a super, super natural contour if that's what you're going for, a really clean look. That'll work really well. So that's just going to go around my face. I'm using MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish in the color Light Plus very lightly under my eyes to set the concealer. And I would recommend the mineralized powders over anything, usually for photography, because it looks so beautiful in pictures and it won't cast any sort of weird look to the makeup. So these are a great thing to have. I have every color we make. They're just amazing. But today I'm going to show you a little bit more of a lighter version, and this is the set powder from MAC in the color Soft Yellow, and this is a pro item. And this is the brush I prefer to use on all my clients whenever I'm powdering their face because it is so soft. It feels luxurious, of course, but it also gives you the lightest application of powder that I've found with any other brush or a sponge or anything. So I will lightly dust this all over the face. Now you want to customize this to what you're doing. If you're doing a wedding, something where the makeup's going to be on for more than like a half hour to an hour, you want to set it with powder. Or if you're doing sort of a matte look for a photo shoot. If you're doing a photo shoot where you don't necessarily need the face to be powdered and you don't need the makeup to last very long, then you could definitely skip that part if you want it to look really dewy. So that is what the foundation looked like before with just the soft contour, but I am going to go on with a little bit of Bobbi Brown bronzer just to heighten up that contour, make it a little bit darker. I'm using a matte finish bronzer here. I tend to use matte finish everything and then add the any shine where I want to. So this is what I'm doing now, is taking my Estee Lauder highlighter to just highlight around my face. And this is my preferred method, just because you're going to get a very long wearing makeup if you use more mattified items. And then you can, add the highlight where you want it, and that way you're going to get a nice glowing look without using products that aren't going to necessarily last all day, especially if you're doing a bride. You don't want to use something extremely over moisturizing just to look dewy, because then it's going to start coming off throughout the day, and that's not something you want, and that's not something the bride wants. So then I'm taking MAC Fix Plus, and I did mix mine with a little bit of vanilla pigment, so it's going to give another kind of glowiness to the face, and that's pretty much it. So that's your really HD friendly, photo friendly, video ready kind of face makeup. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys found this helpful and enjoyed it, and please request any more of these kind of makeup artist tip videos below, and I will see you next time. Bye.